So my topic for today is self-mutilation, and that's when you purposely somehow hurt yourself. Um, and I don't really know if there is such a thing as, hurting yourself mentally, but I'm just talking about physically abusing or hurting yourself. And I haven't done anything for the past couple weeks. I'm actually holding pretty strong, and I guess obviously I hurt myself. I'm not necessarily going to say what I do because um, if you are a victim like me, I don't want you to try what I do. But I'm not a doctor. I'm not a therapist. I'm not nobody who could really give you solid, strong advice on this topic. I'm just trying to give you my experience and just let you know why I do it. Um, First off, I guess I was very suicidal when I was younger, and I attempted to, you know, kill myself when just a lot of times, and it failed. And it got to a point where I was just like, I just can't die. Not literally can't die, but it's just not happening. It's like testing faith, and um, it just didn't happen to a point where I was just like, maybe I just have to suffer through life. And, you know, cutting, I don't really cut, but an example of cutting and committing suicide, they're two different things. There's just two completely different goals, and when you're mutilizing yourself, it's uh you're not doing it for the same reason as suicide. You don't want to die when you're doing it, and you're not doing it for attention, because I personally don't want anyone to know about this um at all. This is why my face isn't shown, um because honestly, I have a pretty normal life. I mean, if you see me, ever meet me, um, you would never think that I'm the type of person who would do that to myself. But let's get to it. The reason why I do it is because I really never learned how to control my emotions. I never really learned what to do and the right things to do and how to properly let it out. And it's pretty much a way for how do I say, it's like obvious. Like, if you hurt yourself, it's obvious what you do to take care of it. It's like, okay, I cut myself, okay, this is what I do to take care of it. you know but I'm just saying cutting is an example just because it's known. um it's kind of like it's turning your attention away from the actual pain that you're feeling internally, and it's manageable. I know how to manage physical pain, but I just don't know how to manage emotional pain. um so I guess that's one of the main reasons I hurt myself. It kind of like shocks my body, and it just reminds me that you know that I'm human. That I that it just takes me to a place where pain is somehow good. And pain is tangible. You could touch it, you could feel it, you could see it. Emotional pain, it's not. And you know I'm trying to gather all my thoughts together. But a lot of this started because I was a victim of child um, ancestral rape, and it's a family dynamic that, you know, allows this to happen. So part of me hates my body. You know, I feel like this happened to me because I'm a bad person, and I should hate myself, and I should hate my body, because somehow, you know, I feel that I made this person, like I seduced an older person to rape me. But I mean, now I'm older, and I know that, you know, I was a child. I didn't even have boobs. I didn't have, you know, pubic hairs. I didn't have anything for, you know, that I could have possibly done, or anything at all that makes me in the wrong. But emotionally, that's how I feel. You know, emotionally, I want to detach myself from my body, and I want to say my body is not me. That pain, that even if I feel pain, that's not me. You know, that's not who I am. And you know, I guess a lot of the other reasons is that you know, I grew up in a church. Not to say church is bad, but they always kind of said, you know, that, you know, sin is bad, and, you know, we commit sin, and we should hate sin. And for a child, that registered to me as I sin, I'm bad. And I never really had a parent or a guardian or someone to be like, you're a good person, you know. And so my whole life, I kind of struggled with hating myself and abusing myself. And I don't, I guess the thing is that I manipulate myself, and I victimize myself, and I'm working on it. You know, it's a process. I'm in my early 20s, and now I'm working on things that happened to me as a child. So it's a really long process, and there's nothing I could do to really stop it. You know, it's a battle. It's like a daily, sometimes hourly battle. And, you know, there's really nothing you could put, there's no pill, there's no therapy session. You just kind of have to say, you know, fuck it. I'm going to do me. I'm going to live my life for me. And I'm going to try to take control so I could be positive and a better person every single day. And, you know, everyone needs to find a reason to live, whatever the hell it is. I read a quote, and I don't even know who it's by, but I'm just going to read it to you because I thought it was really helpful in my situation. I don't really know if it's going to help you, but here we go. If we do not tell people what we feel, we cannot expect anybody to know how we feel. Sometimes we do things that keep us from knowing what we feel, and then we get stuck in our confusion. We avoid sharing our feeling honestly and wonder why communication goes sour. I'm just gonna leave you with that thought, and thank you for listening to my rant, and have a good day.